Welcome to West Texas Droning, an alternative phone mount for your RC N controller. Thank you. Hi everybody, West Texas Droning here. We're going to discuss today an ongoing controversy over this controller right here. The DJI RC N2 controller. No, this is not a DJI RC N3. It's the DJI RC N2. What's the difference between the 2 and the 3? 1. No. The 2's got a bigger battery is the only difference. They all connect to the same drones and have the same features. The 2's got a bigger battery and lasts a little bit longer than the RC N3, and of course the RC N2 is heavier because of the bigger battery. But that's not the main controversy. What we're concerned about today is the fact that it doesn't have a video screen. And you say, well, how in the heck can you use this? And you all know that you gotta pop this guy up and you gotta stick a phone in there, iPhone, some kind of smartphone in there. What we're going to discuss today is the various methods of doing that and show you a new one that might surprise you, so stay tuned. When it comes to mounting your phone on an RC N2 or RC N3 controller, you know that we have a couple of options. The main one is you grab this thing and you pull it up, like that. And then you've got to get your phone and slide it in and mount it like that. And that works okay. It's kind of a pain to pull that thing up, and then of course you have to pull the cable out around and plug it into the phone. But that's one way of doing it. Now, some other people came up with another way to do it, and that's using this little guy right here, this little clip. This little clip clips onto that clip, and then you can pull this up like that and have it at kind of an angle. And this works fine too, except you've got to go to the trouble to pull it out and clip it up. And there's a couple of steps there that maybe you don't want to work. So we're going to try another option and see how it works. So here's the StartRC N series remote controller magnetic phone mount. There's yet another option available to you to mount your phone onto your RC N2 or your RC N3 controller. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. So here's what comes in the box. A data cable connects your phone to your controller. A spare adhesive pad that connects your mount to your controller. A couple of magnetic strips that connect your phone to the mount itself, because not all phones or phone cases have a real good magnetic attraction. And then you have the mount. Now the mount is made of pretty heavy duty stuff. This is a very, very strong magnet here, and it connects to your phone with this adhesive pad right here. Now the way it connects is you stick it on the controller, and after it's secured on there a while, you see you have a flexible way to use your phone. And when it's time to put this thing to bed, well, it collapses right down for storage out of the way. So we're going to give this thing a shot, see how it works, and give you our impression of it. Stay tuned. Now they say clean all the surfaces thoroughly, and I used rubbing alcohol to get all the grease and dust off of the controller so the adhesive would stick better, and then let it cure for 24 hours. So here it is all mounted. I'm not going to move around much because I want that adhesive to get a good chance to grip on there. But I thought I'd give you kind of a preview of what it looks like, and we'll check it out later on and see how pliable it is and how easy it is to use. So here we are. We've got it all glued on there securely. We've got it paired to the drone. We're going to go out and do a little test flight and see how it works. Stay tuned for that. So here's our launch, and I'm demonstrating to see how it looks. It looks pretty good on the controller. It's fully adjustable to anywhere you want to move it, and the extra long data cable they give you makes that real easy to do. So here we're going to launch it, and mainly I'm interested in the balance and the feel of the control with the camera mounted in this fashion. And of course, it's always frustrating trying to get a screen recording going on an iPhone, but I wanted to do this as a backup for my RC2, because I've installed my Air 3 on here too, just in case. You never know. And here I'm using my iPad as the action camera, since I usually use my iPhone, but of course my iPhone is on my controller. Now we're going to take it for a little spin. And I'm going around the corner, and here we go. Now here's the launch.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
And there's my iPad being used as an action camera. It doesn't record sound very well, so I'm still got to work on some stuff with that. I wasn't looking to do any cool FPV aviating. Just wanted to try out the controller and the feel of it with the phone mounted with the new mount. That's called beargrass. I just transplanted it recently. It takes a while for it to get out of shock. It'll be green like that one in front of it. Oh, probably another 6 months. Overall, the feel of the controller with that new mount, I think is pretty good. Don't hit the tree. Okay. So now we'll bring it back in and set it down.
Landing.
And here's what that looked like on the action camera. And my reaction. So overall, I liked it. An objective opinion is Grok, and you can see here when I asked him what he thinks better. He said feature for feature that he prefers the StartRC magnetic mount for the RC N controller. Mounting location, phone adjustment, adjustability, adjustability, glare reduction, ease of use, portability, build quality. He liked it, and the build quality was very good on this thing. Now, once it's on there, I consider it on there. The adhesive is pretty strong, and you'll probably be able to pry it off, but you might end up doing some damage to the RC N controller. So as far as I'm concerned, it's on there for life, barring some weird thing. Another thing about it, you got to mount it just right, just high enough, not to interfere with putting it back in your case if you use a case. But you want to make sure you can see the lettering because it sits right above your mode control from normal mode, sport mode, cine mode. So you have to place it just right. But other than that, I like it. It gives you a good feel, gives you a good way to adjust the camera angles, best for glare or however you want to look at it. I think it's a good deal. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. We hope that you will like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that and all your support. Ring the bell. That lets us know you've been there. A comment does too. And in the meantime, thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you soon. May God bless.